That was great. We can't do the rap.
Guys, okay, the single's going to be featured in the album.
All right.
That was so much fun.
So listen, you guys are so wildly successful, and it doesn't seem to have taken you by storm. You're still the same confident guys that you were when we first saw you. And, you know, it's interesting because, John, where did you get all this confidence from? I mean, I've never seen you doubt yourselves.
I know, I think that we never let anything phase us. We just do what we want to do. We just go, let's just do this, okay? Because I think that a lot of people, you know, you have a lot of people around them going, are you nervous? And you just got to say, hey. And then basically we're usually nervous for not being nervous. Like, oh my God, we should be nervous because everyone else is like freaking out backstage. So we're like, what the hell are we doing? We're about to go on live TV and we're not even scared. Like, we're playing. The thing is that you just need to zone out the situation and realize that nothing's going to happen, no one's going to die, and that you just need to get over it.
I had a little thought the other day as I was walking along the street, and I thought, oh, the guys are coming in. Am I going to do an interview with you in 15 years' time when we're all going to be in this studio and you're going to say, I couldn't believe what we were like back then? What were we thinking? I mean, I'm just kind of surging forward in my little time machine, wondering if that's going to happen, Edward. What do you think?
Okay, guys, it's 15 years from now. I'm so old now. I have no hair
because my voice is gone.
The Jedward is gone.
And I'll play this back.
But have you looked back at the X Factor already and thought, oh,
I feel like it's so long ago. But I think that everything you do in your past, we've had like so many experiences in our life, and it makes you the person you are today. So I think that's just a chapter in our life. We got so many different chapters to do.
But this is what struck me. The fact that Simon didn't like you, I thought kind of spurred you on a little bit, really. It kind of made you more determined.
Yeah, because like every week, everyone kind of felt as if they had an established position, and with us, we just wanted to go out and like do better and better every single week. Like we never say we're good because then you want to improve. So we always kind of look at ourselves like, what the hell is that about?
And what about the sticky up hair? I mean, when did you discover that that would be a good thing?
I know, because we used to do running. And when you're running, you used to have floppy hair and you get sweaty, so like you used to just gel it up into a spike because it was more aerodynamic. You know, like a bicycle helmet.
Is that the real answer? Or is that showbiz answer?
No, I don't know what's happening, okay? Not, guys, basically, one day, me and John, we never knew it was going to be a big deal. And I remember our mom was like, you better cut your hair. And then I remember John dyed his hair blonde once. He was the first person to do everything. He was the first person to gel his hair, the first person to be on every single phone network. Pierce my ears. Yeah, he did like everything. I remember John's like, I'm going to pierce my ear. And the next morning I woke up and John had like dyed his hair blonde. And then basically it was so blonde that you could see, it looked like he was bald. But then, our auntie's a hairdresser, and then she had to kind of dye the sides of his hair. That was it.
Yeah, well, it's a cool look. I mean, it's a unique look, really.
And it's very high today, very high.
Yeah.
Is there a lot of gel on there, or what?
It depends, because it has kind of hairspray in it, so it's real reboundable, so I was able to put these earphones on without ruining my hair, so kind of, it's like a basketball right now.
Hey, what was the journey like?
The journey?
Yeah.
The journey I went through to the whole experience.
But what was it like?
I'm still pinching myself, it's like a dream. I think it's been crazy, okay? It's been like awesome. It's been ridiculous. We've had like so many cool things happen to us. We have fans who come to all our shows.
Have you been able to enjoy it, or has it been just one mad rush?
It's been like a lot of hard work, like loads of long nights and everything. Because sometimes you're like, what the hell am I doing? I'm not even awake. But then when you have to do it, you just click on, you go, I have to do this. And then you go from like areas of screaming people with loads of photographers, and then you're in an area like, oh my God, is it all over? But then you realise you have to do it again the next day.
Yeah. The single, which we've just played, Ice Ice Baby, features, of course, Vanilla Ice, who wrote the original 1990 #1 hit, which samples the bass line of the Queen David Bowie classic Under Pressure, so it's almost third generation along. Ding, ding. Can I just mention the X Factor Live tour? Kicks off, you guys are in the tour, obviously.
Yeah, we are.
Monday, 15th of February, Liverpool, and then on to Birmingham, and then London, and Cardiff, and Brighton, and Nottingham, and Aberdeen, and Glasgow, Newcastle, and Sheffield, and Manchester, and Belfast, and London, and Cardiff, and Newcastle, and ending on the 4th.
Dates.
It's incredible, 4th of April. You're looking forward to it?
Yeah, I think we're looking forward so much to it, because I think about it, we're going straight to these massive arenas, and it's going to be so much fun, because, you know, in the show we used to do 2-minute versions of the song. We're doing the full song, so we're doing Rock DJ, Ghostbusters, Under Pressure, and then we're doing, I think, a couple of group songs. But the thing about it is, you don't usually see a concert, and you want to kind of connect with the fans, because you don't want to be just there performing to yourself. Because the thing about me and John is that we'd go out in a really big performance, so everyone remembers us, like, shows that we're, like, got better since the X Factor, and
Well, do you think you're better performers now than you were 6 months ago?
We're much more improved. Like, I feel, because we've had, like, 70 of our own shows, and we like performing, so we kind of adapted to every single situation. We know what works and what doesn't work, so we look back on our performance in the X Factor, we're like, what was going on there? We're like, we've come so much. I think that me and I were always going to, like, stick to being our bubbly selves on stage, just not having a completely perfect, polished act. It's just going to be boring. We're always gonna do something spontaneous on stage. Like I've done a lot of different things. Like the other night I slipped and smacked my leg into this metal stair rail and like my knee's sore. He's had a big massive bruise in his knee.
Keep that in for next time then.
We met John like all our clothes are all like destroyed because usually when you go into the crowd they usually like rip your jackets, so none of our jackets have buttons, and then usually when you do knee slides all our trousers have like holes in them. We have to start working on an album. I think it's gonna be out in June, maybe summertime. So like those people party to it and stuff.
Yeah.
And it has to be cool. It can't be like a bad album. It has to be something completely different. Because you know there's a lot of downloads going. It has to be an album that people want to buy. It has to have a really good visual or like something like cool that comes with it. Because the thing about it is it's about like having a successful like album, but like loads of people sell like thousands of like singles, and then the album comes out and everyone's like, what's that about? It has to have like a whole concept to the album. All the songs need to connect. It needs to withstand the time.
Yeah, I mean, what about like Jedward do genres, different genres? Jedward do.
Yeah,
like
I was thinking
rap.
this like world domination. We should do a rock album, a pop album,
A show tunes
an
album.
opera album.
Yeah.
Or like John and Edward try Westlife, John and Edward try Britney, John and Edward try.
Do you know that's not a bad idea? No, it's good. Jedward's debut single, Ice Ice Baby, out now. You can see John and Edward on the X Factor 2010 live tour on Monday, 15th of February in Liverpool. Jedward, thanks a lot, guys. Thank you. That's great. Our pleasure. Good luck.